Okay, I'm going to call the meeting to order for June 16, 2026 at 6:30 p.m. Pledge allegiance. Mr. Feedy, could you lead us? Yeah. I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call, please.
Mr. Pats?
Here.
Mr. Clark?
Here.
Mr. Armstrong?
Here.
Mr. Wallace?
Here.
Mr. Thiede?
Here.
Mr. Thomas? Mr. Johnson? Mayor Woolley?
Here.
Mrs. Bauer is excused. Mr. Dragoni?
Here. Let's go to 4.1 on the agenda. May I get a motion to approve the agenda?
Motion.
Motion by
I'd like to make a motion to approve the agenda with an amendment to item 7.2, quote, motion to approve case number 26-20 PUD-21001 Van Born as an industrial PUD development. Existing building and site and to approve the PUD agreement. Uses include specialized self-storage, event and conference center, medical and professional office space.
Support.
motion by Mr. Wallace, supported by Mr. Clark. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say yes.
Yes.
Yeses have it, motion carried. 4.2, motion to approve the acceptance of the minutes held June 2nd, 2026 and dispense with oral reading.
Motion.
Motion by Mr. Thomas.
Support.
Supported by Mr. Wallace.
We can't get just one. He's talking Christian. We'll just talk away from making her, just talk loud, but not in.
Okay, any discussion? Anything from the audience? Hearing none, all in favor say yes.
Yes.
All opposed? Yeses have it, motion carried. Mayor's communication.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. If it's okay with you, I just want to read something real quick. As many of you know, we had a horrific situation yesterday. A young lady was found unresponsive in the pool. Unfortunately, I'm not aware of her current situation. But I just want to read something real quick, an email that I was copied in. And this is to Chief Blair from actually the Deputy Fire Chief and our Fire Chief. Chief Blair, I wish to bring to your attention the actions of Taylor Police Corporal Anthony Porter and the rest of the Taylor Police Department officers who responded and assisted the Taylor Fire Department during a very difficult incident on June 15, 2026. On June 15, 2026 at 14:04 hours, the Taylor Fire Department received multiple calls, 911 calls, reporting a person later identified as a 12-year-old female who had drowned in the pool at Heritage Glen Apartments. Taylor Fire Department dispatched immediately, put the call out over the radio to any available units while entering the incident into the cab. Battalion Chief Russ McNamee was at party in Goddard Roads when the call went out and immediately responded, observing Corporal Ward responding in approximately 1,000 feet ahead of him. Battalion Chief McNamee reports that upon Corporal Ward's arrival on scene, without hesitation, he immediately ran to the pool, found that the victim had no pulse, and immediately began performing CPR on her. Battalion Chief McNamee grabbed the medical equipment from his truck and followed closely behind him. Corporal Porter continued performing CPR compressions. Battalion Chief McNamee secured the victim's airway and provided breaths with the BVM until the remaining Taylor Fire Department and Taylor Police Department crews arrived on scene to relieve them several minutes later. The quick actions of Corporal Ward performing immediate CPR, coupled with the actions of the other officers who gave Squad 3 an escort to the hospital, went above and beyond the scope of their expected duties. This was all done under the unusual and extremely difficult circumstances, and directly and positively affected the treatment, transport, and outcome, giving this young victim her best chance of survival. At last check, the victim was still in critical condition after being transferred to Corwell Royal Pediatric ICU. Although very unfortunate, this incident is a shining example of Taylor's public safety departments working together during very difficult and unusual circumstances, resulting in giving the young victim the best chance of surviving, which may have not otherwise been afforded because of the nature of the incident. We have Chief Portis, Deputy Chief Young, and the entire Taylor Fire Department. We wish to recognize and thank and commend Corporal Ward and the rest of the Taylor Police Department officers for their quick and decisive heroic actions and assistance during this unusual incident. Proudly and sincerely, Deputy Fire Chief Al Young, Fire Chief Steve Portis. So I'm reading this just to recognize them because it just makes me proud that their quick actions and the ability to work together just makes me that much prouder to be a part of this community, not just as the mayor, but to be a resident here. And unfortunately, we deal with these type of situations more than a lot of people realize. And that just doesn't make, it doesn't always make the news. And I read that because I want people to realize how much I appreciate you guys. And not everything makes the news, and you guys working together and helping one another out in those times. And the drop of a hat, you guys are there doing everything you can to help somebody and to save a life, in most cases. And, I appreciate that, and that's the reason I read that here today. So that's all I have, Mr. Chairman. Thank you.
Thank you. Next on the agenda is the consent agenda. All these items will be approved in one motion. They're normal, everyday things that we do every year, year in and year out. Can I get a motion on the consent agenda?
Motion to approve, Mr. Chairman.
Motion by Mr. Thomas, second by Mr. Feedy. Any discussion on any of the items? Hearing none, all in favor say yes.
Yes.
All opposed? Yeses have it, motion carried. We move to the regular agenda. 7.1, motion to approve the second reading of the rezoning of parcel 60-002-99-001-701 of the northwest section 3TS S3S R10E, City of Taylor, Wayne County, Michigan, from I1/B2/TDGH, Light Industrial, Regional Business, Taylor Dearborn Heights Gateway Overlay to I1 PUD, Light Industrial, Plant Unit Development. This property is located on the south side of Van Born Road, between Clipperton and Merritt Street. Thanks, Laura.
Motion to approve.
Support.
Motion by Mr. Thomas, supported by Mr. Wallace. Any discussion? You want to come explain this, Laura? Yes, I do. You made me read it, so.
Through the chair, good evening. This rezoning is to pave the way for a proposed PUD at the former Masco building on Van Born. We are fortunate that we had an applicant and a developer that wishes to reuse the existing site to preserve that beautiful building and to make way for new businesses, including a self-storage facility, an event center, a conference center, and professional office space. And I believe this would be just the beginning of all the improvements they'll do there. Does anybody have any questions?
Okay, no questions, any other discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say yes.
Yes.
All opposed, yeses have it, motion carried. 7.2, motion to approve case number 26-20 PUD 21001 Van Born as industrial PUD development, existing building and site to approve the PUD agreement. Uses include self-storage, specialized self-storage, events, conference center, medical office, professional office space. May I get a motion?
Motion to approve.
Motion by Mr. Thomas,
Second.
seconded by Mr. Clark. Any discussion? Anything from the audience? All in favor say yes.
Yes.
All opposed, yeses have it, motion carried. 7.3, motion to approve City of Taylor Budget Amendment 2026-009 dated June 16, 2026.
Motion.
Motion by Mr. Wallace.
Support.
Supported by Mr. Thomas. Any discussion? Hope not, because Jason's not here. Got all the answers last night. Anything from the audience? Hearing none, all in favor say yes.
Yes.
All opposed? Yeses have it, motion carried. 7.4, motion to amend CCR number 2.40-25 on the Civic Plus annual supplement subscription to add language that annual renewal fee will increase at the rate of 5% as agreed upon in the original agreement.
Motion.
Motion by Mr. Clark,
Support.
supported by Mr. Wallace. Any other discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say yes.
Yes.
Yeses have it, motion carried. Let's go to 7.5. Motion to approve McQueen sole source for the purchase of firefighting rescue equipment in an amount not to exceed $64,704, funded through the General Fund Fire Department and Michigan Department of Labor and Economic Opportunity Grant.
Motion.
Motion by Mr. Armstrong.
Support.
Support by Mr. Batts. Any discussion? Anything from the audience? Hearing none, all in favor say yes.
Yes.
All opposed, yeses have it, motion carried. 7.6, motion to approve Conway Shield sole source for the purchase of firefighter rescue equipment in an amount not to exceed $11,828, funded through the General Fund Fire Department, Michigan Department of Labor and Economic Opportunity Grant.
Motion.
Motion by Mr. Armstrong,
Support.
supported by Mr. Clark. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say yes.
Yes.
All opposed, yeses have it, motion carried. 7.7, motion to approve Firehouse Innovation sole source for the purchase of firefighting rescue equipment in the amount not to exceed $11,145, funded through the General Fund Fire Department, Department of Labor and Economic Opportunity Grant.
Motion.
Motion by Mr. Armstrong, supported by Mr. Batts. Any discussion?
Through the chair, in relation to these last three motions, they're all sole source, which means they weren't bid on. However, the reason they were done, as we were explained by our assistant fire chief, was due to compatibility with equipment with our department and other departments. And just so you know, the amount of money that was quoted for these things is actually a very good deal for us in comparison to other communities that purchase the same equipment. I found that we are paying somewhere between 5 and 7% less than other communities further east did. So even though it's a sole source, I'm very comfortable that this is a good deal for us. Thank you.
Any other discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say yes.
Yes.
All opposed, yeses have it, motion carried. 7.8, motion to approve Turf Mountain sole source provider for artificial turf tees on the driving range for amount not to exceed $49,860, funded through the Lakes and Taylor Capital Outlay.
Motion.
Motion by Mr. Clark, supported by Mr. Thomas. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say yes.
Yes.
All opposed, yeses have it, motion carried. 7.9, motion to approve Data National current vendor to provide AS400 program support in amount not to exceed $25,000, funded through General Fund IT contractual services.
Motion.
Motion by Mr. Wallace. Support. Supported by Mr. Armstrong. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say yes.
Yes.
All opposed, yeses have it, motion carried. 7.10, motion to approve Layer Pay Technologies current vendor for new Microsoft 365 backup and email security licensing for fiscal year 2027 in amount not to exceed $46,443, funded through through General Fund IT contractual services.
Motion.
Motion by Mr. Pass, supported by Mr. Thomas. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say yes.
Yes.
All opposed, yeses have it, motion carried. 7.11, motion to amend CCR number 7.283-25 to increase the authority for downriver cleaning by $11,000 for fiscal year 26, funded through the General Fund TBA Building and Repair and Maintenance.
Motion. Support.
Motion by Mr. Feedy, supported by Mr. Clark. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say yes.
Yes.
All opposed, yeses have it, motion carried. 7.12, motion to amend CCR number 7.295-25 blanket purchase agreement to increase authority for Fairfax Electric Service for additional $4,000 and decal for additional $6,000 funded through the General Fund Sportplex Repair and Maintenance account.
Motion to approve.
Motion by Mr. Thomas,
Second.
supported by Mr. Beatty. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say yes.
Yes.
All opposed, yeses have the motion carried. 7.13, motion to amend the annual action plan program year 2019 for community development block grant act funding in the amount of $165,005 for program year economic CD, what's that stand for? Business assistant to CB and CB3 food bank assistant funded through CDBG.
Motion to approve.
Motion by Mr.
Support.
Thomas, supported by Mr. Wallace. Any discussion? Can we get someone to talk about this, please?
Through the chair, I don't believe that microphone is on.
It is.
Yeah, put it down. Yeah, there you go. Make sure you're talking. Thanks.
Now we get that.
Through the chair, city council, mayor, members of the public. This is leftover COVID CARES Act monies. And we have decided with our assistance from our HUD rep to move the money and transfer it to food bank assistance, which is, there's narrow eligibility for the CARES Act funding. And this, we're able to spend the last amount there of $165,000 for the food bank assistance, and that will deplete our CARES Act funding by doing that.
Thank you.
Mr.
Through the
Chairman.
chair.
Go ahead.
Mr. Chairman, just to, we reached out to Bishop Lowe's, Stephanie over there. Just want to say that, it was very restricted with this money, what we could do. And that's why it was kind of sitting there, and then luckily our representative reached out and said that we could use food banks. And in these times right now with rising costs and everything, fish and boats has been taking a hit. A lot of people have been using them more and more. So we're very happy to be able to make this size of a donation to them. And they have all their paperwork ready to roll. And so as soon as if this is approved, we should be able to start this very quickly. And this will be very, very beneficial to the Fish and Boats family over there, as well as the residents of the city of Taylor.
Any other discussion?
Through the chair. So what would happen if we didn't use this money for something wonderful like feeding the community?
Well, through the chair, we're not sure what HUD may do with leftover CARES Act money. I'm sure there's more out there. We don't know. They may transfer it to the regular CDBG program or just recapture it and use it for other. We don't know. So we're hopefully not going to find out, and we'll spend it on this and should work out well.
Thank you.
Through the chair, that was our biggest concern. Risk them taking it back. We would rather give it to Fish and Boats who needs it more than risking it and them taking it back. So.
Absolutely. Thank you, sir. Any other discussion? Hearing none, all in favor?
Yes.
Opposed? Yeses have it, motion carried. Bill 714, motion to approve mayor to sign and enter into the subscription agreement per the approved amendment to the annual action plan for program year 2019 Community Block Grant Act funding in the amount of $165,005 for Fish and Boats funded through the CDBG.
Motion.
Motion by Mr. Clark, supported by Mr. Armstrong. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say yes.
Yes.
All opposed, yeses have it, motion carried. 715, motion to amend CCR 4.168-26 and approve setting the CGB public hearing number 2 from June 16th to July 21st to receive suggestions, proposals, ideas, and comments from interested citizens concerning the proposed use of Department of Housing and Urban Development, HUD, Community Block Grant funds for a 5-year consolidation plan from years 26 to 2030 and the action plan for program year 26 to 27.
Motion.
Motion by Mr. Pass.
Support.
Supported by Mr. Wallace. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say yes.
Yes. Yes.
All opposed, yeses have it, motion carried. 716, motion to amend and increase the purchase of laptops from as originally approved under CCR 6.25-26 for a new amount not to exceed $40,000, funded through the general fund election supplies.
Motion to approve.
Motion by Mr. Wallace, Mr. Thomas.
Support.
Supported by Mr. Wallace. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say yes.
Yes.
All opposed? Yeses have it, motion carried. 7.17, motion to approve resolution of Great Lakes Authority, member partner with the City of Taylor, authorizing the execution of a legal service agreement with 3M DuPont Public Drinking Settlement.
Motion to approve.
Motion by Mr. Thomas, supported by Mr. Armstrong. Mr. Mayor, could you talk about this?
So, Mr. Chairman, this is basically, a lot of people have heard the word PFAS, and this is us entering into an agreement with a legal firm. Basically, there's lawsuits. I think, Mr. Plato, you want to kind of discuss this? You can probably talk about it a little better than I can. You can kind of go into the details a little better than I can. So I don't want to miss.
Go ahead.
Yeah, this is part of multi-district litigation. It's a national litigation. It's being brought, as indicated, against DuPont and 3M with regard to PFAS that were found in the water supply. I'm happy to report that Taylor's water has been tested and has absolutely zero PFAS, so we don't have to worry about that. What the litigation concerns is that Great Lakes Water Authority charged a fee, part of their costs to remove those PFAS before they came to the city of Taylor. So this is basically to recoup those expenses for removing PFAS from the water.
Any other discussion?
Through the chair, I just want to make sure, in case anybody didn't hear clearly, council said there is no problem with this material in our water. Thank you.
Any other discussion? All in favor? Roll call?
Roll call.
All in favor?
Yes.
Yes.
All opposed? Roll call, please.
Mr. Armstrong?
Yes.
Mr. Wallace?
Yes.
Mr. Thiede?
Yes.
Mr. Thomas?
Yes.
Mr. Pats?
Yes.
Mr. Clark?
Yes.
And Mr. Johnson?
Yes. Motion carried. Number 8 is open business. Let's go to audience first.
Stu Sachina, Downriver Sunday Times. I'm very disappointed that nothing on the homepage of your website and your calendar still indicates that this meeting was taking place in City Hall. I show up at Taylor City Hall when I'm able to attend one of your city council meetings. I checked your agenda, I checked the calendar, I went to your website. Nothing there indicated that your meeting had been moved. Luckily, I got to your City Hall earlier tonight than I usually would. I find it very unprofessional that there was no mechanism to let the press know that your meeting location had been moved. I would venture to say that there's a possibility it might be in violation of the Open Meetings Act. I don't go to City Hall unless I'm attending a meeting. I cover 10 cities. I don't run around to every City Hall to see if something's taped on the door. I would hope that in the future, if you change meeting locations, you use your communications director's mailing list to let people know of the new location and put it on your website and change the electronic calendar date. I don't think that's a lot to ask. Thank you.
Dan?
I'm looking at the website now, it looks like it was posted as far back as June 9th, so I don't know.
I don't know, searching your calendar right now and I've got a screenshot of it. It shows
You
the
said the website didn't include the change, and I'm just pointing out that you're wrong, that's all.
I went to the website right now while I was sitting here.
Mr. Chairman, I also want to point out that this is clearly on top of our agenda as well that we're looking at.
Well, your calendar.
And it was all over social media, so.
And your agenda.
Also, with that.
Thank you.
Mary Susan, hopefully it'll stop. No, it's not going to. Okay. All right, I have two things. I know one you guys probably won't want to do, but I'll go with the first one. At Beverly and Inkster, there is painted on the road, very faded, lines for left turn, right turn, going west. I would like to know if you guys would please repaint those so that people know that if they're going to turn left, they need to be here. If they're going to turn right, they can be closer to the curb. Because we have a lot of traffic and then it just sits.
Is it, you said Beverly and Inkster?
Yes. Yes, just, it's right where that school used to be that's now a church. So if you guys could do that, that'd be great.
Get that, Chris?
The other one is speed bumps, which I know you guys don't like, but on Beverly, You need to have temporary speed bumps. These little bikes, the cars, they are flying down there. They're not just going 35. They have to be doing at least 45, 50. And I'm personally, and I'm sure there are other people there, I haven't talked to them, they're tired of this because these bikes and these cars are loud because they're just screaming down the road. Have your windows open. You can't hear the TV. You can't hear music because these guys are just flying. I find it extremely disrespectful of these people, especially these kids on these bikes, and I know I can call the police, but by the time, I don't know where they're at. I don't know where they live. But I am concerned, and I know you guys don't like to do speed bumps, but I seriously think you need to think about it. And maybe just do temporary ones for the summer, and then pull them up for winter so that you can plow the roads. That's all I have.
I feel you're being a bit unheld.
Something has to be done.
They wind up and go.
Yeah, and something has to be done. I'm not sure how to take care of this, so I'm just gonna put it right here. Someone else can take care of it.
Hello, it's me again, 14400 Ellie. This is the people attempt at the repairs of the lawn between the sidewalk and the curb on the dead end where I live. However, when I was here for the last time, this is my third trip here, you guys came through with the cold pack and patched holes. I commend you for that. So I don't know what to do with this lawn, except I think I'm about ready to just forget about you folks and your attempts to try to repair this, do it myself, and maybe submit a bill to you. And also about the water. I got a picture of some water in the tester. Water in neighbors, garbage. It's full of sediment, pollution. It's full of poison, carcinogens. Here is a photo of a tester testing the water from my faucet that looks like garbage. There's this much sediment on an 8-ounce glass of crap in my water. So now I use absolute pure. That's all I have. Thank you.
Hello, City Council. Thank you very much for giving us a moment. My name is John Waterman. I'm the Executive Director and founder of PEAK, a program that empowers individuals with disabilities through active modes of transportation, biking, busing, and walking. I'm here today with Desmond. And Desmond, what's your last name?
Thompson.
Thompson. And Desmond, where do you live?
Taylor.
Great. And Desmond, did you just graduate?
Yes.
Where'd you graduate from?
Brighton.
The Joe Brighton Center? What an amazing school, right? You had some pretty good teachers there? What do you desire to get? Where do you want to live? Do you want to live at home or do you want to get your own apartment?
My own apartment.
And do you drive?
No.
How do you get around?
Bus or bike.
Bike or the bus? And which bus? The smart bus or the DDOT bus?
Smart bus.
The smart bus is what you use to travel. Kamisha, like to introduce yourself?
My name is Kimberly Jones and I live in Taylor.
And you live in Taylor. And did you graduate a few years ago?
Yeah.
Where'd you graduate from?
Joe Brighton.
Do you have a disability?
Yeah, it's a cognitive impairment.
What does a cognitive impairment mean?
Reading and writing is hard.
Reading and writing is hard. Where do you live? Do you live in an apartment or your own apartment or with your parents?
I live in my own apartment.
And how do you travel around the city of Taylor?
The bus.
Which bus?
The smart bus.
And you're doing something very special. Did you have some good teachers at Joe Brighton?
Yeah, I'm a travel trainer.
You're a travel trainer. What does that mean?
Riding the bus.
So,
Kids how to teaching the kids how to ride the bus.
Which kids? Kids with cognitive impairments like yourself?
Yes,
Do they look up to you?
yeah,
Desmond? Would you like to live independently like Kamisha?
Yes.
So right now the city of Taylor has made an important decision, and it made it a long time ago, to invest in transportation, to invest in the smart system. This August, there's a renewal and a millage is coming up that will not cost the citizens any more money, but that commitment to this renewal will increase the ability to travel from place to place. I'm excited about the potential that it means for Wayne County, but scared. Because if it doesn't pass, the smart bus is gone. And these two individuals' dreams gets crushed. If you don't have a way to go shopping, you can't live on your own. If you don't have a way to go to work, you can't support yourself. So please support the smart bus.
Thank you. Any other open business?
Mayor, City Council, I've lived in Taylor for 3 years. And I'm going to talk about a little bit about garage sale permits. They don't exactly, I sell flowers and I started selling strawberries when I bought the house. It's an old farmhouse, 105 years old. Well, I got harassed a little bit the first year, and then they said, get a garage sale permit. So I did that, but bad weather, farmers are losing their crops, and I got an insight on overstock, like Amazon. Fresh produce and flowers at discounted prices for people in the neighborhood. They walk, they socialize. Well, this year the farmers are stuck again. May was terrible. It rained the whole month of May. There is so much overstock right now, they're starting to throw stuff out. I just want some kind of permit, a farm stand that just allows, you know, the way America was built on farm stands. And, you know, garage sale permit, it's okay, but it's temporary. Seasonal grow is good. So agriculture permit or something of that sort. That's about it. And then I live on Clifford and near Morton View. It's a drag strip there. I mean a drag strip from the stop sign to the next stop sign to the baseball park. I don't know.
Travel it every day.
Yes, and I got 2 porches I sit on, and it's the same people. The same. The police department would make more money on Wick Road than they do on Telegraph, pulling people over.
Well, here's the reality. We only have so many.
Yeah.
And we're a big city.
Oh yeah, I know, it's growing.
They can't be everywhere.
Yeah.
You know?
I was thinking of putting one of those signs out with the guy with the flag, slow down.
Something, people just don't care anymore.
No, and it's the younger generation. And then there's kids on bikes, e-bikes, when they cross the street. The rolling stops. You think you got time, but here comes a car right on your butt.
And they've been doing that for years because I played Little League.
Yeah. And another thing.
A few of our friends are in there.
Yeah. The concession stand that used to be at the ballpark. Who do you contact about reviving that? Getting snacks and
Little League.
Little League is now owned by the city of Taylor? Oh, okay. But that's all I gotta say. I love Taylor. Been around Taylor for 6 years. Now I live here. I'm from the east side. I never thought I'd live here. So a farm stand would be great because, you know, there's people that sell, you know, Michigan corn, Michigan tomatoes, but I don't think they got a permit. So make it easier for everybody. And, you know, Amazon was built in a garage. So bring back the small business. Thank you.
Any other discussion, open business from the audience? Anything from the council? Hearing none, I'll entertain a motion. Oh, we do have a
This is from Chuck King. City of Taylor Council, do you have any ideas on how to reduce violence in our city?
Through the chair, deserves some kind of an answer. I think that technology is being deployed by our police department probably is the greatest single thing that they can do to multiply themselves and be in many more places than they could any other way. It was one of my major areas of interest when I got elected. And I think that that's probably the best answer, is that the city council, administration are very much supporting high technology purchases. I think that we got to meet some of the recent hires from the police department, and they're actually deploying everything they can so that they can respond quickly to problems and keep a good eye on what's going on.
We also would like to mention that there's a need for volunteers for the Wall That Heals. It's a 4-hour shift available Wednesday, August 12th from 2 p.m. through Sunday, August 16th at 2 p.m. For more information, please contact Angie Witten at 313-492-1172 or taylorwallvolunteer@gmail.com. Please and thank you.
Through the chair, just a reminder that we're going to be here for the next city council meeting too, 2 weeks from today. 3 weeks. Oh, I'm so sorry. Well, your calendar doesn't.
It's July 7th.
Very sorry. It's July 7th. We will be here for the next meeting because the chambers are still being worked on.
Any other discussion from the council? I entertain a motion.
Motion to adjourn.
Support. Motion by Mr. McFall, supported by Mr. Thomas. All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Ayes have it, motion carried. Meeting is adjourned at 7:12.